I was just sitting here wondering what the biggest unsolved mystery in the world might be. Then I came across a story from the evening of April 24th, 1964. A police officer named Lonnie Zamora was on his routine patrol in the small desert town of Socorro, New Mexico. Suddenly, he heard a loud explosion coming from somewhere in the distance. At first, he assumed it was a car accident, so he turned his patrol car and headed toward the source of the sound. But just a few minutes later, he witnessed something that would become one of the most famous UFO encounters in history. In the distance, Zamora spotted a shiny, egg-shaped object sitting in the middle of the desert. From far away, he thought it might be an overturned vehicle. But as he got closer, he noticed something very strange. Standing near the object were two small human-like figures. As soon as the figures noticed the approaching police car, they began moving back toward the object. Zamora was now only about 100 feet away when he suddenly heard a strange humming sound coming from it. Moments later, flames appeared beneath the object. Slowly, it began to rise into the air. Terrified, Zamora jumped out of his car and took cover behind a nearby bush. Within seconds, the object was hovering above the ground. Then, without warning, it accelerated at incredible speed and vanished across the desert. The entire encounter lasted only a few minutes. Now, you might be thinking that this was just a made-up story or that Lonnie Zamora was lying. But what investigators found afterward only made the case even more mysterious. There were clear burn marks on the ground where the object had reportedly landed. The incident quickly became so serious that military personnel and scientific experts were brought in to investigate. Of course, many explanations were proposed. Some believed it could have been an experimental military vehicle. Others suggested a secret military test, a weather balloon, or some other scene.